It's your boy, once again, Rob J. And I don't know if you know this, but women are absolutely running hip hop. Whether you look at the charts, the tours, or just creativity, all roads lead to women are absolutely running hip hop. They actually running music in general, if I'm being honest, but today I'm gonna be talking specifically about hip hop and the women that I've noticed making waves recently. So last year around this time, Lotto was the first hip hop artist of the year to hit #1 on the Hot 100 Billboard charts in July. Granted, it was with the help of the massively successful K-pop group BTS, a member of that group, but it was Lotto #1 rapping, and it was the first of the year, happened in July. This year in February, Meg Thee Stallion was #1 on the hip hop and R&B charts. Hip hop and R&B. I air quote because the first and the third, she was second. First and the third was Jack Harlow. And hell, if it wasn't for the historical Kung Fu Kenny massacre of BBL Drizzy 2024 and Stream Farms, that song where Meg got the whole hood speaking Japanese probably would have hit #1 too, I'm thinking. I also see older heads of hip hop reaching back recently and been tapping into the women. Busta had multiple bangers last year with newer MCs after Coi Leray made his beat from Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See into goddamn rhythm like 2003. It really was another woman rapping named Snosa who had a song with Young and May back in 2019, I think. They really brought it back for the new generation, that beat. Gotta shout her out. Then it was a Jamaican song in 22, but after that, Coi Leray, I heard like 3 or 4 songs in like 23, 24 with that beat. You know, it's a rhythm now. Busta also collabed with Bia. LL Cool J just put out a song with Saweetie. Proclivities, basically doing it 2024. We all seen the rise of Sexy Red. Ice Spice seemingly out of nowhere too. Doja Cat be charting and doing hella numbers. So do Cardi B. She do numbers too. I really feel like the women are propelling hip hop forward right now, which is dope. I know y'all probably tired of hearing about the algorithm, but it is a real force and influence in all of our lives. The algorithms really power every social media app and literally every feed you see, nearly every piece of content you come across online. So what I decided to do is put together a list of women lyricists that I wish I saw more in the algorithm. I wish I saw more on my timeline. I see them, but not as much as just as we see the usual suspects. Ain't no order. I'm gonna just go by region. So first up, we got East Coast. We're gonna start with the East Coast, where it started, the birthplace of this art form. It's only right we start in New York with '1, Che Noir. She's from Buffalo, New York. Same as the Griselda camp. She's a frequent Griselda affiliate, I would say, but she's not with them. But she's dope. She got a very East Coast, New York, storyteller vibe. She's coming from a very sincere, genuine place. She ain't rapping about no bullshit. The struggle in her life growing up and dealing in street activities is what she's, primarily rapping about, and, her life coming up in Buffalo, New York. A couple of songs from her that I fuck with heavy, I got in rotation is Dying Breed. in junior high. Both of those is two songs that I feel like are, in my opinion, indicative of her as an artist. Very reflective and introspective, and she's dope. I fuck with her. Does collaborations with other Griselda acts or other Griselda affiliate acts like Benny the Butcher, 38 Special, niggas like that. Rome Streets, I think, her and Rome probably collab as well. Check her out. Che Noir, she's fire. Number 2 on the list, I don't know if you heard of her. Connie Diamond, she's from the Bronx, New York. I gotta, in my personal life, I have a lot of experience with women from the Bronx, New York specifically. I don't know why or what that's about, but she got a very hood aesthetic, and I fuck with it. Her voice is crazy. A couple of songs that I fuck with from her is What They Do, which is funny. Is What They Do is a phrase from Florida where I grew up, Broward County. What They Do, I have a song called What They Do like 20 years ago. What They Do is hard. And also Raid, I think she got, probably got videos on YouTube. You should probably definitely check out if you fuck with like real hip hop, as we in my generation would call it. She's definitely giving you that. And she got some New York drill stuff as well, as the younger kids in New York tend to do. Fuck with her. Also, one of my favorite acts out of New York right now, Scarlett, also from the Bronx. Deep background that she raps about a lot in her music. Her first couple of songs, I think that I heard of her, she was talking about like her growing up in foster care and things of that nature in New York, which I'm sure was like rough as hell. So she got a story, she got a background. When she raps about that in her music, it gives her a different perspective. It gives her something different to rap about. She's not rapping about the same shit all the rest of these females are. I mean, she is in certain songs, but she definitely has depth to her. The song Foster Care, I fuck with heavy. Like I said, she was talking about her growing up in foster care. She gets real deep on that joint. She's definitely, it's the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Most rappers from the Bronx is gonna give you real hip hop because that's where it started. It's only right. Scarlett, check her out. She's fire. Another New York rapper, Lola Brooke. You probably heard of her with the voice. She obviously, she's from Brooklyn, New York, Bed-Stuy. She's from Bed-Stuy, so she's getting a lot of comparisons to Foxy Brown or whatever. But I think she's doing her own thing. That new single she got, you probably heard, So Disrespectful. With the sample from the Gotta Get You Home and all that. Hard, obviously. It's like a cheat code, that beat, and her flow on it is immaculate. She's doing her thing. Another song I fuck with from her is called You. She got a couple of things out right by now, like some videos and content or whatever that's showing, I think, who she is as far as like her beginnings, you know what I'm saying? Because she just came out not too long ago. She ain't been doing it too long. Lola Brooke, you should check her out. And that concludes the New York section of this video. We also got some rappers from the South that I want to talk about. It's only right. I was raised down south, so now we're gonna take it to the South. First up, in the Southern region, we're gonna go with Rhapsody. I think Rhapsody is like, if I had to pick on this list, I'd say she's probably my second favorite artist on this list. We gonna get to my first, like we gonna get to my favorite when we get to another region. But yeah, Rhapsody, I'm fucking with her for years. Every album she puts out, fire. My favorite 2 projects from her is Layla's Wisdom and Eve. Please Don't Cry, also a banger. But yeah, I'm giving you albums because her resume and her art speaks for itself. You probably already know Rhapsody. I ain't gotta say much. Her music spans, multiple different subgenres of hip hop, produced by Knife Wonder, the legendary. So it's just, it ain't really much I gotta say about rap. She fire. Snow Hill, North Carolina, she from. That's why we, doing her first in the South, because she's fire. Number 2 is Chica. Okay, Chica, she's from Montgomery, Alabama. Chica's another one that's not really much I wouldn't say about her. You may or may not know about her. She don't have a lot of music out. She came out a couple of years ago. I think she was in a couple of movies even. Her album Industry Games is for her. I think it might be an EP, but it's definitely an official release on Apple Music and Spotify. Industry Games is like the perfect project, period. From beginning to end, you can play every song. You ain't skipping shit. If you skip something, then you really probably don't have an ear for like phenomenal music. Her Tiny Desk is one of my all-time favorite. I'm gonna make a video about my all-time favorite Tiny Desk or something like that. That's definitely going high on the list. Probably my top 5 favorite Tiny Desks of all time was Chica, and her background singers and her band. All of them was fire. So yeah, fuck with Chica. I don't know if she still be making music like that. She might not do music no more. I don't know, but if she does continue to make music, fuck with her, because she's fire. Her storytelling, her flow, her cadences, her music selection, period. Chica. I guess I said a lot about her. Next on the list, Tia Corinne. All right, one word, Tia Corinne. 2 names, 1 word. Tia Corinne. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. She's definitely something for the future. You feel me? Like, I see Tia Corinne, she's in her own lane. She's doing something that's kind of like a mixture of genres with her beat selection. Tia Corinne got some like almost metal aesthetic mixed into her hip hop. It's a lot of different stuff coming out of the South right now in general that you should probably tap into. I think the South is like making a resurgence. But yeah, Freaky T, obviously you probably heard that song. Bangers, like in my regular rotation probably. Young Jock, Blick on Almost There project. Both of them joints is banging. Give No Fuck. She just got a lot of hard hitting bangers that I would play loud in my car. You know what I'm saying? Tia Corinne, fuck with it heavy. Another one that you probably don't know about for another reason, that she stay in jail. OMB Bloodbath. She from Houston, Texas. Every time I hear it, it's like I be like, damn, this girl sliding. When I first heard it, I ain't know she was a girl at first or whatever. Oh, what happened was I listened to her multiple songs of her, and I was like, oh, this nigga jamming. And then I heard another song, and it was like a little singing part, and I was like, oh, is this a girl? So then I looked up, I was like, oh, all right. OMB Bloodbath. Not Gang is my favorite song of hers. I bump that shit all the time still. It's kind of old, but it don't matter. They give you like a sense of who she is. She's got a sliding ass little cadence to her when she be rapping. I fuck with her heavy. OMB Bloodbath, Houston. Next on the list is going to be Doechii. I should have looked out how you say her name before I made this video, but I ain't shit. So there you go. But yeah, Doechii on one of my favorite labels for the past couple of years. She's on TDE. Very TDE artist when you listen to her music. If you fuck with TDE artists and you know their music, then you'll know what I'm talking about if you listen to her. She's already very popular. She's from Tampa, Florida, but she don't have like a Florida sound necessarily. She definitely just got a very hip hop ass sound, but she do have some Florida shit. She has some ratchet shit for people that like that, who want to hear that. A song to her that I fuck with heavy is Nissan Altima. I think it just came out not too long ago. In the video, she's fucking rapping hard as shit. It's just like most TDE ass type of song. And Florida Water, another one. They have a good way of making a sound, developing a sound, like how OVO did. You know, OVO kind of does have a sound, even if it's not regionally specific. It's a sound. And TDE does the same thing with her, Isaiah Rashad, Kendrick, Ab, Doechii. I don't know. It's 2 eyes is fucking me up. Fuck with her. She really be fucking rapping. She ain't fucking bullshit with these niggas. She's really rapping. Another one, I don't got no songs to tell you, but another one that's fire, Flage. Honorable mention. I'm gonna put her up here. Savannah, Georgia. Probably know she be hooping. She really can spit. Every time I see her on one of them freestyling podcast type shit or radio shows, she be fucking spitting. Every time I see it, I be like, damn, she's really fucking spitting. Flage, I gotta put her in there. Fuck with her. Another honorable mention is Poison Ivy. Okay, Boosie daughter. I don't know where she from. She's from the South, obviously. I couldn't find out on the internet exactly where she from or whatever. She could have been born in Georgia. She could have been born in fucking Louisiana somewhere. I don't know. She be spitting. Like, it's like another Boosie, but newer generation, they gonna be better. Every generation get better. Same with Poison Ivy. She's like Boosie but better, you know. And I love Boosie. I love the whole Boosie Webby era. That's when, you know, some of my formative years or whatever, growing up listening to that music and shit. And yeah, she's reminiscent of that. So if you fuck with Boosie, you'll probably fuck with Poison Ivy. Another honorable mention, I think this might be my last one in the South, Linnell Grant. You might not know her, but you probably seen her before if you know Toby and Wigway, okay? She used to be a part of, you know, the TL cult. She from Houston. I think she's a rapper and a producer. And now she's making her own content. She done branched out on her own. She left the cult and everything. It's just a matter of going out and actually finding her music. She's not being promoted heavily because she's on a more positive content. And that's just... It's just the reality of nature, the capitalistic music world that we in right now. The climate is just, we're not really gonna promote positivity, I guess, because positivity doesn't sell as well as ratchet shit. But it is what it is. Linnell Grant, she's a spitter, she's a thinker. Her beats be hard too. And yeah, I would love to work with anybody, obviously, but you know, I love producer rappers. It's like kind of like my favorite type of artist in the hip hop world is people like me that can make the beat and rap. So yeah, Linnell Grant, Houston, fuck with her. We're gonna take it to the Midwest now. Oh, shout out my nigga Hypnotic, my brother. My favorite female artist in this video that I listen to the most. I listen to more of this artist than I am willing to admit. Let's just put it like that. No Name, okay? From Chicago, obviously. You probably heard of her. If you don't know about her rapping, you might have heard of her book club, or you might have heard of some of the activist type activities that she be engaged in or involved with, whether it be online or in real life, or her political stances or whatever the case may be, because a lot of her outside of rap stuff be going viral on Twitter and shit like that. So man, what can I say about No Name? She's just like, I liked in hip hop. Like, she's one of the artists that kind of give me hope, and I don't see her enough in my algorithm and on my feed. And she don't put out like a lot of music because she's very purposeful or whatever of in her music and how she put it out and things of that nature. Like a Kendrick Lamar, she's not about quantity as much as she's about quality. A Reality Check, the song, that's my favorite song from her. Telephone is my favorite album for her. If you see Shy, the series on Showtime, you probably heard that song. I think she had a song in, she had probably got a couple of songs in that show, but it was used for ads, you know, the marketing campaign for the show. So I'm sure she got a nice little check for that. She's doing her thing. Sundial, another massive album she got. My favorite song off of that one is Beauty Supply. She often collabs with Smino and Saba, another two of my favorite artists, and they got a group called Ghetto Sage, and I fuck with every fucking song that they make. Every song that they put out is fire, and I really wish they would stop playing with my emotions and put an album together so I can bump the shit out of it. So yeah, No Name. Check out her book club. She's very intentful. She's very specific in the way that she puts her words together and the things that she talks about, and we need more of that type of artistry. Her beat selection, I don't care what people say about her outside of rap. As an artist, she fire. So we're gonna go to the West Coast. West Coast, we got Hook, artist that I just came across not too long ago. She's from
Riverside, motherfucker.
Riverside, California. She has a very hard song and video called Uber Therapy that I fuck with heavy. The video is hard. She snatched the wig off, killing niggas. She don't care. She's very raw, real, and she be rapping. She picked good beats too. I like her beats. Very alternative as far as like not your usual, you know, quote unquote hip hop, very genre bending, genre mixing, and that's what I fuck with the most about Hook. She from Cali. I fuck with a lot of West Coast shit. But we gonna go international now. My favorite international, you know, artist that I'm listening to right now. First up, we got Any. She's from Thamesmead, London. United Kingdom. Y'all British people don't kill me if I didn't say that right. Any is like killing shit. I'm pretty sure she's of Nigerian descent. She's very thought-provoking, very much real hip-hop as far as her lyrical content. She's heavy on black women, bigging up black women, and it's another thing that we need more of in hip-hop, black women's empowerment. And of course, love the more introspective artists, and she's one of them. A couple songs I like with her. My favorite song from her is Pink Black Girls, the remix that she got with Jordan Smith. I like the original as well, but the remix that she got with Jordan Smith, I like that beat. And Same Old is another joint that she got. It's fire. She got a joint with Masego that I love. Nice little jazzy beat. You know how Masego do. So any, fuck with her. UK. We're going to stay in the UK, but this time we in Islington, London. Did I say that right, y'all? Tell me in the comments if I said that right. Anybody from UK, if you see this. Islington, London, UK. Lil Sims, she's fire. And there's not much I can say about her. If you haven't already heard about her, which you should have, but if you haven't already heard about her, she's fire. She reminds me of like a female Kendrick. I don't like comparing people or whatever, but she just reminds me of a female Kendrick, the way she intricately puts words together in ways that you don't expect. Them Eminem kids, that's just like, but Eminem kids, but the next generation. So it's better because it's like, it makes more sense. They're actually saying stuff. I fuck with it heavy. She was even on Top Boy, so she can act. She's actually a fire rapper actor. That's another video I need to make. Fire rapper actor. Lil Sims. I love her beat selection. Again, I keep on saying that, but that's like a bit major thing for me, because there's a lot of rappers that can rap their ass off, but they be picking sleepy ass beats, and I'm not going to listen to that. I'm sorry. I'm going to listen to it once or twice, maybe, but if you want to go in a regular rotation, you need to have them beats, and she be having the beats and the flows. A couple of songs that I fuck with from her are Gorilla, Heavy, came out maybe last year, I think, or maybe the beginning of this year, and Woman, another artist that's bigging up the black women. And again, whoever is rapping, making songs about upliftment of black people, keep doing that. Keep doing more of that, because with all of this one-sided shit that we get from commercialism and capitalism of hip-hop that gives us the bullshit, we need more of the opposite of that to combat these kids getting all these messages to just do fuck shit all day, every day. So yeah, Lil Sims is fire. I love her, and yeah, you should probably know about her and be listening to her. The next one, I'm not 100% sure how to say her name. Takei Maidza, I think it is. Takei Maidza. Obviously, I'm gonna put it up or whatever. But yeah, she's from Australia by way of Zimbabwe, I believe, making music out of Australia. She's a very genre merging artist, and like I said already, I love those. She got the song Silent Assassin with the Australian music producer and DJ Flume, who is he's a massive producer and artist as well. Their song together is probably like my favorite song that I've heard from her. Similar vibes as the Tia Corinne, which is like metal hard. She got some EDM and dance type beats influenced music as well, and she's rapping, she's spitting. So fuck with her, because we need more alternative hip-hop artists as well. Like, diversify this shit. Give us something more than what we keep on getting, because what we keep on getting is cool. I like it, I listen to it too, but I got ADHD. I need more. I need different. I need something new frequently. So y'all artists out there that's doing something different, just look, don't fucking worry about if you think it's gonna hit or not. Just make the music, mix the music, master the music, and put it out, period. Just put it out, just release it, because if it's good music, at some point it's gonna catch somebody, and it's gonna catch on. Don't think about what's necessarily gonna be commercially successful. You will eventually catch that break that you're trying to catch. So in closing, women, y'all keep fucking killing shit. Keep killing it. I always love women in hip hop. I always love women in this shit, since Miss Melody of the incomparable BDP, Boogie Down Productions, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Missy, Left Eye, Foxy, Kim, Rod Digger, shit, Vita and Charlie Baltimore was even hard. Nicki Minaj first popped off in the hood on them hood DVDs and shit. Phew. You just had to be there. Back in my day, look. Back in my day, women really had to spit, and like she wasn't getting on without out rapping niggas for real. And to a degree, it's still like that, I suspect. But Beyonce's internet, it opened up things in a way that you could get away with a lot less thought and still be successful as a whole, as opposed to back in the day, for better or for worse. Attention to detail and massive effort towards sonic presentation, it's been replaced with vibes for the most part. And let's just say the results are mixed. It's basically a opinion piece. And yeah, until the next time.
You know, it was highly disrespectful.